back, ladies and gentle dudes, to another episode of Calamity and Crew, where we're going to have a really good Cut the Cap episode. It ends in a tiebreaker, which is super cool. We've never had that before. And talk about companies and what monopolies are actually like in America. So, that's the good stuff.
Yep, and then we got, what would you do with $3 million? How would you spend it, and how much would you have left?
Mm-hmm.
We also talk about funny childhood stories and how we may or may not have fucked ourselves up as a kid.
So, hope you guys enjoy. And we're going to hop right in with Cut the Cap. Everybody said that they liked that a lot last time, so I appreciate the feedback. We're going to be doing it longer this time. So, here we go. Who wants to kick it off?
I'll go ahead and kick it off.
Alrighty.
So, apparently, there is a town in Alaska for 20 years. Their mayor was a cat.
Yeah. What kind of cat? That's the important part here. What kind of cat is it?
I don't remember. It was an orange cat, and his name was Stubbs.
Stubbs?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of detail, so I'm going to say that is factual.
Yeah, I'm not to say it's fact, because that's where I've seen that somewhere, like, on, like, a Facebook article or something. And you believe everything you read on the internet, kids.
Yes, always believe everything you read on the internet, of course.
But yeah, that's a fact. With a population of 772 in 2000, it would
700?
They had a population of 700 people.
Is that a town?
Yeah, it's a town.
Holy cow, I feel like that's a commune.
No, the name of the town is Talkeetna.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And in 1997, he was elected, became the honorary mayor of the Alaskan town.
Nice, dude. I need to get a pen and paper to write our points down. All right, everybody keep track this time. Make sure you don't forget. And also, we're going to be grading, too. If we get the question wrong, the other person that said the question gets a point. So if I were to have guessed that was Cap and got it wrong, then he would have gotten a point. So that's how this is going to work from now on.
Okay.
Because we talked about doing that the first time and we kind of just fucked off on that. So that's fine. But we're back now. So what's the next one you got for us?
So there was a German town named Wuppertal, or something like that, and probably didn't pronounce that right at all. But
okay.
Not German. They built a bridge completely out of Legos. You can walk across it.
I feel like I remember seeing that, and I think it's old as shit. I think it's kind of old now.
Yeah.
So I say true also on that. Because I remember seeing something about that. Probably on Facebook.
Like, it just sounds like something people would do, but I don't know if you could actually walk. No, I mean, like, with enough Legos, you could definitely build a bridge.
Could definitely build a stable
just 'cause
bridge.
It's structurally possible and people will do anything. I'm going to have to say fact.
It's actually cat.
Oh fuck! Dude, that was good.
It's actually a concrete bridge, but they painted it really well to look like Legos. Yep.
Okay, that was good. That was a good one.
So do I get a point for each
yeah.
of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're at 2 now.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right. Got another one for us?
I do. Back in the ancient times, like long as shit ago, Greece and Roman people, they used to use spider webs as bandages.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be something else, and I am pleasantly surprised because I have no idea, dude. So, what do you think? I'm gonna kind of riding your coattails here.
I'm gonna have to go and say that's, like, I think that's cat, because I feel like
That's a lot of spider webs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no matter the time, you have, like, how you get in that much spider webs?
It's not like we're getting Minecraft spider webs.
It's not like you got Peter Parker out there fucking making webs for him.
He's all like, here's a Band-Aid for you and a Band-Aid for you. He's like, I thought I was going to be saving a lot more people, but I'm just fixing paper cuts. All right.
So Cap?
Yeah, I'm going to have to say Cap on that.
I'm going to say true, just to be the outlier.
It's actually true. They didn't use them all the time, but they did use spider webs as bandages because they had natural antiseptic and antifungal properties, which can help wounds and prevent infection.
Nice.
I don't even care if they did it. I just want to know how.
That is
like how do they collect that much spider webs to use as bandages?
Are there jungles or forests?
You know how they used to build like the tombs and shit like that? They had the entrances of the tombs, and they would go in there and they would collect the spider webs from there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, I guess if you never killed the spiders and you just kind of like took the web, like the spiders would just remake the webs.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, but imagine being that one unlucky guy who goes in there, and it's like a brown recluse web, you know, and he's like, oh, sick, dude. He's like, these are really good. Fucking digging them out of the ground, you know. He's all like, this is a lot of webs. Sticks his hand in the hole, bite, gone. They're like, so, sir, we have to amputate your arm.
Now.
Yeah, like we'll start with the wrist, and if that doesn't fix it, we gotta keep cutting more off. Or you're just gonna die. Like, you're just out of luck, dude. Right. And he's like, well, at least I got a lot of bandages. Oh, that's great, dude. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the farming I don't like to do in MMO games. Like every 2 days you gotta go collect the spider webs, my guy.
Yeah, they're like, oh, no. They're all sitting there in their huts, and they're like, so who wants to go with the snakes and who wants to go with the spiders? They're like, I'll fight you for the for the snakes. I will fight you.
I ain't going down like that.
He's all like, I've seen those spiders. He's all like, they're not right down there. He's all like, I will take the snakes. Snakes are easy.
I'm pulling out one dude from me. I'm just fading out.
He fades out. He's all like, fucking disappears into the shadows. All right, I'll take the next one here. So,
I got one. You have 3.
Yeah.
And you have 2.
I have 2. So, in the early 90s, Pepsi owned 17 submarines, a cruiser, a frigate, and a destroyer, all because of a deal with the Soviet Union in which they exchanged soda for military equipment.
That was a lot of information. You guys say one more time.
Okay, so pretty much, Pepsi owned in the 90s a small, I don't even know what it's called for ships, but they had a small they had a small navy, right? And it was all because of a deal they made with the Soviet Union in exchange for soda.
Pepsi was trying to become a world power?
I have no idea. But companies can get literally anything, I think, nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say that's true. Just because, like, world powers can do anything they want, basically, nowadays.
But this was in the early 90s.
But they were already coming up. Because they had...
What?
At that point, they already had
Are you talking about
Pepsi.
Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Like Pepsi.
But, they were already starting into, like, different variations of their brand, so I could see that.
Yeah, okay.
And it was
what do you
specific.
think? Think Pepsi has the means to own a navy?
I'm gonna have to say true, especially because back then, still at that point, there was so many people owned multiple things. It was like, like they might have been like they might have knew like getting like a monopoly was kind of taboo, but they were gonna get as close as they fucking could. So a lot of that shit was like, fucking like 40, like, 60 hey, splits down the line who owned shit in the country half the time. So
right.
Like, yeah.
And it was just 50-50 between
true
Coke and Pepsi, huh?
Right.
Coke owned one half and Pepsi owned the other half, and it was just a big war all the time that never ended.
In fact, it still goes on.
It still goes on.
Yeah.
They think it's okay when the fucking bitch, the drive-thru always asks me, she's like, is Pepsi okay? We don't have Coke. Like, no, bitch. I asked for Coke.
Fun fact about me, I don't like Coke. I do not like regular Coke.
I don't really either.
It tastes like
I'll drink
battery water. Not a fan.
Weird enough. It's like, okay, dark sodas taste
Dr.
good
Pepper
when I
slap.
smoke cigarettes. So if I'm smoking a cigarette, I might drink dark soda. Like, but
So
other
it's
than
dark
that,
liquor.
yeah.
That's probably where it comes
that's
from,
with
huh?
a cigar. Yeah.
All right.
But so is that true?
That is true. That is
Okay,
true. So
that's-
2 points for you guys. Congratulations. Golf claps all around. Golf claps all around. All right. So for 3 decades, Canada and Germany have been playfully fighting for control of a tiny island near Greenland called Hans Island. And every once in a while, when the officials from each country visit, they leave their flag on the island. And they just keep going back and forth with it.
Small island off of Greenland.
Called Hans Island.
I just say that's true. I feel like I've
True?
seen that somewhere before. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with true, just because
True?
people want everything. Yeah.
So that's actually false.
Oh, you bitch.
Now, okay, so now this will be up to the viewers to decide if I am a little rat or not. But it wasn't Germany and it wasn't flags. It was Denmark and it's a bottle of liquor. So
Okay.
it's Canada and Denmark, and they've been fighting over Hans Island for 3 decades, and the officials will leave a bottle of liquor on the island instead of the flag, and it's not Germany. But I figured Germany was good because it's Hans Island.
Right.
So that's up for you guys to decide if I'm a terrible person or not. But I feel like I get 2 points. So,
Yeah, you get 2 points.
Yeah.
So I'm at 4 now.
Yeah.
You're at 4.
Yeah, because I did that last
And you're
time.
at 3.
No, 2.
You're at
now.
2? Okay.
Oh, wait, no, 3, because I got
You're at
that.
3. You got...
No, because I guess that was true.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Alrighty.
What?
Alright, I got 2 more.
Okay.
And then it's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do 1 more. So pick A or B.
Go B.
Yeah, let's go B.
B?
B this.
So St. Lawrence was roasted on a gridiron, and legend says he cheerfully declared, "I'm well done on this side, turn me over." And this is why St. Lawrence, I'm sorry. St. Lawrence is declared the patronage of all cooking and things. Because he was well done on one side when getting roasted on a gridiron, which was like a medieval punishment, I think, probably in Rome. I know that they did the bull thing. That was not very pleasant. We won't go into much detail, but if you want to know, just Google search Roman bull torture, I guess. So, what do you guys think?
I'm about to say. I don't know. That sounds like something that could be just like a legend.
Oh, okay. Okay,
But
you're
not
true.
like-
You're right. You're right. Okay, so
like-
actually, let me do the other one then, because that is true, because nobody would know. All right, but this one is people know about whether this is true or not.
Okay.
So, U.S. President at U.S. President Andrew Jackson's funeral in 1845, his parrot had to be removed because it was swearing loudly. It was swearing too much at his funeral, and it had to be removed.
I'm gonna say it's true.
True?
True.
What do you think they're just gonna let the parrot be at the funeral?
Yeah. Yeah. I believe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's cat.
Cap?
I'm gonna say that's cat, just because like.
Unless you bamboozling us again is like a different because what other animal like
No, that's
in my
skeevy.
head. I'm
I
not
won't
like-
do that. If I can change like more than one detail in the story, I'm gonna go for it. But if it's just like something really small like that, but I
Yeah.
can make it up completely out of my head too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's Cap. I don't even think he owned a parrot.
so that is actually true.
Let's go.
So you get a
Damn.
point and I get a point.
Yeah.
So you're at
4,
what?
5.
I'm at 3.
4? No, you're at 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
All right. Looking strong. Looking like I'm not going to have to get coffee next time. So this is fucking good. This is good.
It's okay, we still got more.
I know, this is fine. Hey, as long as I don't come in last, bro. That's all that matters. I don't care if I win, okay?
Okay, so, first one. Bridgestone Tires is the largest tire manufacturer in the world.
Bridgestone?
Bridgestone.
Can I get a country of origin?
Country of origin?
Can I do that?
Japan.
Japan?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to say that's true.
I'll say true as well, yeah.
False.
Fuck!
Okay, see, in 2019, they were declared the world's largest, but as of 2020, the company Lego holds the world record for the largest tire manufacturer in the world.
Lego, like...
Yeah.
Building blocks Lego?
Yep.
What?
The company makes more than 50% than other tire manufacturers such as Bridgestone or Goodyear. Yep.
Yo, what?
All their little tiny Lego wheels are counted as tires.
Are you
and
kidding me?
Yep. So they produce 50% more than all of the other tire companies.
Oh my goodness.
They by far are the largest tire. So
wow,
I'm now
insane.
at 5.
Yeah, you're at 5. So, all right, that's fine, bro. You could get shut out. You could get shut out. That's fine. I like this new cut the cap rule. All right, this is fun. All right, let's go. What's the next one?
All right, so sharks are the oldest living being that we can track on the planet. Plants, like, including trees and all.
Like they can live the longest?
Cap. I'm calling cap right now. I think whales live longer than sharks do.
I'm not saying they live the longest. I'm saying they've been around long. Like we can track them back the farthest in time. We can track sharks back before.
Okay,
before trees, we can track.
Okay, I didn't understand. Back. Okay, now I understand.
Yeah, I kind of said it messed up. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. So like, okay,
shark. I'm gonna say that's true. Just because of...
I'm going to say that's still cap. I feel like there's something that we can track that's older than sharks.
Okay. Well, from what I got, from the information I've dug up, that is true.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm terrible at this game.
As Smithsonian Magazine reported, Archaeopteryx, the earliest species that scientists can clarify as a tree, lived about 350 million years ago. Sharks, however, can be traced back 50 million years earlier, appearing in the fossil record some 400 million years ago.
Okay, I want to look this up real quick. I want to fact check this.
It's going to fact check because I was like, I pulled mine up, and it is like the sharks that they depict are whale sharks.
Oh,
so the whale statement might hold up, but I'm not. I'm no oceologist. If that's even what that's called.
I think that's a
marine bristlecone pine in the White Mountains. 5,000? No, this is not what I want. What I have to look? What's the species that's been here the longest?
Oldest living creature?
The oldest existing species in the world, these bacteria are believed to be Earth's oldest known life form, is cyanobacteria. So, did you say animal or just being? Oldest living thing.
I'm sure I just said oldest living thing.
Okay.
So, I mean, technically you could count, like, yes, technically, yeah, like...
So, does that count? Because it says here, too, also, what is this other thing? Horseshoe crab. Elephant shark. 400 million years ago.
Yeah, shark.
Yeah.
And that was the other one that I pulled up was a whale shark.
But number one is...
probably that bacteria.
Cyanobacteria, possibly 3.5. Oh, it's disputed. Undisputed evidence says 2.1 to 2.7 billion.
Yeah, I could believe it's a bacteria because bacteria's fucking everywhere.
So now, what's the ruling on that?
mean...
Because if you would have said animal, I would have given it to you. But then again, I think jellyfish are older too. And sponges.
No, I feel like they would have been on there because they've...
No, they were. Number 1 was that. I think number 7 was the elephant shark for oldest living things. So, do we say undisputed, no points? Or everybody gets a point?
I'd say you can dispute since it was... I'd say if
since it's debated like that.
I mean, because I feel like either way, it's kind of... Because either if we rule it as... Say it was cap, then I'd say technically I was wrong because I said it was true.
Right. So the question... Okay, so no. So that was a lie. Okay, so now we flip this. So yours was... It was a lie. I said cap. You said true.
Yeah.
So I get 1 point. You get 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. I'll take that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm at 6. You are at
6.
I'm at 4.
All right. You got another one?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, honey is only preservable for up to 100 years.
I feel like, okay, so this is a good one because I know honey can be preserved for a long time. I don't know the exact amount of time.
I want to say that's false.
I want to say it's false too. I think it's longer.
Yeah.
False long? Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah! All right.
Honey never spoils.
It's self-preserving.
It has an excellent chemical composition which prevents organisms from living in it. So no matter how old it is, the honey is probably perfectly edible.
Nice, dude. That's sick.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind because I'm just going to start eating honey everywhere.
Right.
I'll be like, I don't care. I can never get sick from this unless I eat too much of it, which will never happen because I don't. There's no way I'm just going to sit there and drink honey like it's water.
Right.
Eat like Winnie the Pooh, you got a fucking barrel, chugging it down.
Dude, that would be terrible. That would be so awful. You got any more?
Yeah, I got one more.
Okay, perfect. So this is perfect because you're at 5.
Yep.
I'm at what, 7?
Yeah, 5, 7, and he's a 6.
I'm at 6, yeah. Walmart owns 49% of all companies in the United States. On the borderline of the monopoly limit. Walmart.
On the borderline of the monopoly limit? Walmart owns 49%?
Yep.
All companies. I'm gonna say that's cap. I feel like it's not Walmart that owns that. I feel like it would probably be like Amazon. Walmart is fucking huge though. They could have something crazy like that. Could be like maybe the owner of Walmart owns 49% of all companies. And then he's borderlining on monopoly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's cap. I'm gonna have to go with like Amazon or something.
Yes, you guys are both correct.
Oh shit! It's the tie round. All right, everybody's tied, and I'm the winner this time. I would like to point that out. I have 8 points right now. I have 8 points. You are both at 6, so it's double stalemate. Means.
You throw you back in?
No, it does not mean that because this will be a cut the cap episode of the podcast. So, go ahead and look yours up.
I already have mine.
You have yours?
I
Oh,
do.
wow, okay. All right, he's coming with the heat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
He's coming with the
I
heat.
came ready. I ain't buying it next time.
He's like, you prepared. I barely realized it was Sunday. It was about to be Sunday yesterday. I didn't know it was Saturday until yesterday. I thought it was like Tuesday.
Sheesh. All right, Rochambeau for who goes first.
Rock, paper, scissors. I'd do like that.
Okay, are we going on shoot or are we going on scissors?
Shoot.
Shoot? Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, tie.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, Orion with 1, we go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, Orion takes it. Okay, so what do you want? Heads? You want to go first or you want to answer first?
Oh, let him go first. I'll answer first.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. So, Einstein never actually failed a math class.
And that's the question?
Why? Well, we're studying like the true fault, like
right. Yeah. Like that's
so,
the statement,
like,
not question.
yeah,
that's the statement. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So like, they have said that Einstein has failed. Like he failed his college math class. That is not true. He never actually failed.
That's the statement. He never failed. I will put my 2 cents in. I will answer the questions, but I will get no points for nothing, and nobody will get awarded extra points if I get it wrong. I just want to put my 2 cents in because this is fun. So Einstein never actually failed a math class. And I'll put my 2 cents in after you two go.
I want to say that's cap.
Cap.
I want to say that's cap.
Cap.
You think he did?
I think he did, but I don't think it was in college. I want to say it was actually earlier.
No. Wait.
He failed a math entrance exam. He didn't fail the class.
Oh. I wanted to answer, but that's fine.
Oh.
It's all good, dude. It's all
What'd
good.
you think?
I was gonna say probably also cap, because I was thinking like maybe when he was a kid, like in first grade or whatever, he would fail a math class.
Yeah, like I don't know if they like recorded his records there.
So,
but yeah.
But that's a good one. A math entrance exam, not a math class, not the whole class.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. And now it is your turn to go. So it is a 1 for you. This is to decide who's getting coffee next time.
So, your feet make up 42% of the bones in your body.
So what is that? That is just under half of the bones in your body?
Yeah, and you have. I'm probably gonna sound stupid. Isn't it like 200?
I can look it up.
It's 206 bones.
Is it 206?
in your entire body?
I was
yeah.
gonna say like 204 or something, but dude, it's probably because I've broken so many I don't count them as bones anymore.
He's like, yes, this is my Jello arm and this is my good arm.
Not even, because I broke this wrist and I broke this elbow.
Dude,
Oh, no.
speaking of breaking bones, my brother has broken his arms like I think 5 times. He's yeah, dude.
See, I don't understand people who break their bones when they're adults.
No, these was
Like,
all when he was a kid.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, breaking bones when you're a kid, cool, because then like
It's
I don't know. It's just
faster.
like cool, but breaking bones
When
as
you're
an
an
adult, I
adult?
feel like that would hinder so much of the shit I have to do.
Oh,
yeah.
you're screwed, dude.
Oh.
You're like at work. You're like, yeah, bro. I have one arm for 3 months.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to like, what are we gonna do? You know, I can't move it. You see this thing on me,
And I'm not moving it. I'm not about to do that.
I could probably cut it off, dude.
Especially
but
somebody probably like, you're still young, just walking up.
like Ricky
Big-
Bobby, you
I-
know.
I'm not even 50-year-old. Fuck me.
He's like, get my car off the trailer. Get my car off the trailer. Yeah. So, 42% of the bones in your body are in your feet.
Yeah.
This is the money right here. This is for the money, and then we go to a coin. No, we go to a one more question.
I'm gonna say it's true.
True?
Just thinking about like,
Bones.
yeah, and like I used to be a big fucking biology nerd and shit too. So fucking like just thinking about all the times of like the skeletons and being in those museums. There's a lot of fucking bones in your foot. So.
Agreed. There's a lot of bones in your feet.
It's not because they're like big bones. It's a bunch of tiny
Tiny little
segments
bones,
that they just decided to call different things instead of just doing it like they did the spine.
Just vertebrae 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, or whatever they did. But
so, it's actually only 25%.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. We got one more question on the way. This has been a very exciting episode.
Yeah, there are 26 bones in each foot.
26 bones in each foot, which accounts for
52.
52 out of 206.
Yeah.
That is not even close to 42%. All right, and we're back, and we're here with the last overtime round for Cut the Caps this episode. This is going to decide who's going to be purchasing the coffee. I'm safe, I'm exempt, and I've also realized even if my previous question gets overruled and it was garbage, then I don't get any points for it. I am still up 7, which makes me still the winner because you guys ended on 6-6. So even if my previous question gets overruled, I still do not have to purchase the coffee. So, all right. Let us know in the comment section of this video if I lost points for that question.
All right.
So, we Rochambeau?
Alright, let's get it.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Alright. Oh, okay, we go one more. Oh, right. So, Travis, you want to start it or you want him to start?
He needs to start this time.
Alright. So, you can catch more viruses on your computer by visiting religious websites than porn websites.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I just believe that. All I'm saying is my computer doesn't have no virus. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
I'm saying
like,
it's true.
My shit's clean as a whistle, man.
So, true?
Yep.
Yeah, it's true.
True?
True.
All right,
You can
so
actually, it's
you're up one.
reported up to 3 times more viruses from religious websites than porn websites.
That's insane. That's insane. You know how many pop-up ads you get with porn websites, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Holy cow. All right. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a banger. Alrighty. Now, it's your turn.
The inside of your upper eyelid has a pattern that is just as unique to you as your fingerprint.
In
In your upper eyelid.
Yep.
Like the veins?
No, there's just like a pattern that's like a fingerprint kind of, and it's just as unique to you as a fingerprint.
We've got some heaters for this last overtime
That's
round.
a good one. I'm gonna have to say no.
No.
So that's cap.
That's
I don't.
cap.
I don't think. I think it's just like a fucking like flat lid. There's no pattern or anything.
You can like see through it, like see.
Nah.
All right, what is it?
You're correct. It's cap.
Oh my goodness! All right, so it's tied again.
Right.
So now
I say you find a question.
I find a
we'll
question.
answer it.
This will be good. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. So, good thing. I'm still
I
got
was like, I
Safari
used to
open
flip
on
my
my phone.
eyelids inside out. I don't think that's.
You telling me you used to flip your eyelids inside out and then you walk to the mirror looking and talk like, I wonder what's on
I used to do it in there.
That's the only way I can get it done. Just like I flip
All
it.
right. So, do you guys want something simple or complex?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You're choosing.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. It's
This
for the
is gonna be
viewers.
perfect. This is gonna be perfect. I have a great idea. So, hot water will turn into ice faster than cold water will.
Hot water.
Hot water will turn into ice faster than cold water will. Is this true or is this not true? Do you think that I'm
That's
BSing or do you think that I am not BSing?
I'm pretty sure that's cap.
That's cap from you.
Yeah.
I feel like
Cap from the blue.
that's cap because either
That's
way
cap.
it still has to like even. I mean, like I don't. Yeah, no, because it would have to pass through the same temperatures no matter what, wouldn't it? Like, so. I mean, even if it goes through the cooling process from being boiling hot, it would still have to reach the freezing temperature like any other water, correct? Like.
So it's
that-
actually
I think
true. So you both fucking... Okay, so what now? Because you're both still tied. You both get nothing. You fucking shit the bed. So, because of how chemicals react with each other and how they react with temperature, the chemical process of water turning to ice happens faster because it goes from being heated to such a high temperature and then cooled at such a low temperature immediately. It has to be immediately. Like, and it has to be like I'm pretty sure if you boil water for 15 minutes and you take it off the oven and slam it right into your freezer immediately, it'll freeze within like very fast time.
I mean, I could see that because, like, in Alaska, you can fucking
like
that hot ass tap water and fucking throw it off your porch and make ice.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean.
So, I was like, this is gonna be a really good one, and you guys really shit the bed, dude. So we're gonna go ahead, and we're gonna do something a little bit more complex. So the next one that I have is whales' songs can be used to map the ocean floor. Is that cap or is that true?
True.
True?
I'm gonna go with true.
Yeah. No. I'll say that's cap.
Cap?
Cap. Because I feel like they can use it to get around, but map it? I mean, like, is their memory really that good? Like, are you telling me they just remember the whole thing? Or are you just saying, like, they can use their whale songs to get around?
No, they use it to map. So they'll use the whale songs to make maps of the ocean floor and how deep it goes and what is on the surface of the ocean floor.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say that's cap.
That's cap.
Because there's no way for us to fully depict a whale's mind and what the fuck is going on. How do we know that they're mapping it? Like, I might believe they're just using it to move around, but I'm gonna say it's cap.
Okay, so it's actually true. It is true. Yes. So you're getting coffee next time. Also,
that's fine.
How?
I think it's
because it's sonar technology that they use to map the ocean floor, and whales' songs are sonar. They use sonar to make their songs.
Yeah. See, okay, I'm
and
saying
so
like
that when they just read the vibrations of the whale's noises, and as it reverberates off of the ocean
floor.
So
you're saying, like, we use
because them bitches are loud, bro.
Are you saying that we use their fucking songs to map it?
Yeah, we use our.
Okay, yeah, I was like, the way you were before was like that they use.
No. Wait. What was my?
I was like, it sounded like you said the whales use their songs to map the floor, and I was like, I mean, the whales mapping it. I don't know if they're themselves mapping it, like.
No.
But they're probably using it to get around.
I said whales' songs are used to map the ocean floors. That's what I said.
Yeah, then I get. Yeah. I just misheard.
All right. So he's getting coffee next time. I'm safe. I'm in the clear. Is it Amazon?
Amazon.
Who owns 49%? Or did you just make that shit up?
I just made that.
That's a good one though. That is a good one.
I was like, it's.
All right.
I made that shit up and I looked it up and it's, from what I can see, it doesn't really show like they don't show their assets like that.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
As far as I know, it's not really public information for all of their assets to be out like that. Like,
right.
You know, some things.
Maybe the government
honestly,
has to know, though.
if you think about it, it all depends on. I would have to say it would be on like.
Well,
kind of the industries that they work in. So, like, retail wise, it wouldn't be necessarily that they own most of the companies. I would say it's just that the middleman.
Okay,
like,
so no, here's how Monopoly works in America. I'm pretty sure somebody told me, but like this would be Monopoly in America. It would be like if Walmart was the only person you could go to for groceries, for video games, for clothes, for cars, for like you have to own a complete industry specifically or multiple, because and it would have to be like you're putting infringements on other companies, like lawsuits for doing what you do.
Yeah, right.
Which is not allowed, I don't think.
Yeah, no, you can't.
So I think that's how a monopoly works in America. It's not like everybody can dip their hands into the fucking pie, you know. Everybody can get a slice.
from the way I understand it, it's actually more like Walmart can't buy out the other stores, even while keeping the same name. Like they can't back channel own that name.
Oh, right. So they can't like buy King Supers and then keep the name King Supers.
Right.
Okay.
See, well, they can't that's past a certain limit. Like they would have to reach like a certain amount of.
They would have to.
So,
they
like,
would
if
have
they
to
tried
own
to get Target,
like all of the gas stations first.
Like I don't think it'd be possible for Walmart to get Target, because then it would be like the amount of store population that's coverage in the United States of Walmarts and Targets is retarded. There's so many that are everywhere. It covers up most of the stores in the United States, I'd have to say. So then but like smaller companies, because like if I remember correctly, it's like wasn't it like Albertsons who freaking bought out Safeway not too long ago?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure something like that.
Yeah, and then like some like the phone companies.
But like Kroger owns King Supers.
Yeah,
right. But they're not
allowed to. That
was one of the other things I was talking about. It's like the manufacturers, like the brands, rather than the stores, because the stores are just a retailer. The brand and like
what gets sold there, is what dictates who owns it. Pretty much.
But see, like there was a thing, I want to say it was last year, that was real big about Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg trying to buy out like Twitter and Instagram.
He did buy Instagram.
Well, they were actually going to try to hit him with a monopoly, and that he gave one of those companies to one of his friends so that he wouldn't be able to be hit with the lawsuit. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't allowed to own all of them.
So he owns majority of them. Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It'd be a lot. Like, imagine if that, like you said, if Walmart was the only place you could go. Because if you think about it, if everything else shut down, that would be how it does. Because they sell video games. Some of them have the auto shops and shit in them. They got clothes, groceries, literally almost everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Like,
see, and it's so hard for that, too, for internet monopolies. So, like, for an internet monopoly to happen, it's like, it's so weird, I think, because Facebook, you can sell anything you want on Facebook, and Facebook gets none of the profit. They get ad revenue from other companies. So, like, could you really say that, like, Mark Zuckerberg owning all social media platforms is a monopoly, but is it really because he has so many independent sellers on every single one of those sites?
Right.
Could it really be considered a monopoly? The only thing, and even Snapchat has people selling stuff on it. And like legally getting taxed for the things they sell on their Snapchat, on their Instagram, on their Facebook, on their Twitter.
Right.
Like a brand, a clothing line, jewelry, anything like that. You get taxed for that because you own a real business.
Yeah.
Right.
And you have to file taxes at the end of every year or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's where it gets kind of misconstrued for me, because like, is it really a monopoly, or is he just making fucking a smart move? Right. Is he like just, I have so much money now because of Facebook, and what's the other thing he made that he owns? He has like a piece of Google or something like that, I think. And he's just like, yeah, I'm going to buy all these things because I have billions of dollars.
Yeah. As close as I can. I've achieved capitalism.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's like, I won. He's all like, I got all the achievements in the game. He's just like, this is it.
He's just not as proficient as doing side quests as Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is just doing all the side quests, dude. Snoop Dogg hasn't even won, though, because he hasn't made $1 billion yet, I don't think. I think he's just a millionaire, isn't he?
I mean, is it really about making $1 billion? I feel like it's about not having...
I feel like after somebody did that, that's an achievement that you need to unlock now. After the first person hit it, everybody that has $1 million is like, I could probably do that.
So it's like, if I could just go through the rest of my life and never have to worry about what the fuck is in my bank account, then I'm chilling. Like, if I don't have to look at it.
So the funny thing, too, is like, I like watching those videos on YouTube about like the Ask Me Anythings or whatever. Like, I'm a billionaire's kid, ask me anything, on Reddit.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many of those people are actually real, but there's a lot of real shit that comes out of those, because a lot of people will just talk about like the shit they've seen or the shit that they are part of. And horns going off. And so I saw a lot of stuff that's like, yeah, we have like millions of dollars in the bank. My dad's like a rich Arabian oil prince or something, and I learned English because we're rich. It's just stuff like that. And then it'll be like a lot of rich people only can hang out with rich people because they understand the life and the hardships of being rich. Because like poor people are like, money solves everything, but money doesn't actually solve everything. It solves a lot of problems that would make my life a lot better right now, but whenever I'm accustomed to that and I'm complacent, you know, then it becomes like I'm sad because I don't have friends. I'm sad because fucking whatever reason I'm sad for, you know what I mean? Because nobody understands the real me or whatever. And then, so that's what a lot of people will say about like rich people. It's like, so yeah, the money would be cool, but like being like uber rich, you know what I mean? Where you have so much money that you're like, what do I do with this money?
Right.
Like having enough money to keep you striving and like wanting for more, but being happy and like yeah, if I die right now, like I'm fine with my life and I'm fine with what my kids will be left with and they'll be fine and taken care of and, you know, stuff like that.
Right.
Then, but like whenever you have so much money where you're like, dude, I could just burn $3 million right now and I wouldn't even miss it. It's like, what do you do with that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like $3 million is an unimaginable amount of money for me. Like I don't even know how I could spend $3 million quickly. Like everything that I wanted for $3 million, I would still have like at least $1 million left.
Right.
At least. And I'd probably have way more than that. Because I'm underestimating how big $1 million it actually is.
Right. Yeah.
Because like I could go get a house. I could go get a house for my mom and my dad. I could go get cars for everybody. And then that's it. That's all I could think of.
Right.
Right? I could fill my house with groceries. I could be set for the next week. Because that's as far as I can think in the future. And and then what? You know, I have so much money left over because like that's $1 million at most. $1.5 million probably, like a house for my mom, my dad, me.
You like some. Well, I mean,
and
depends on what, like how big, like
I'm,
the house.
Well, I'm talking about like getting a house in Colorado. You know what I mean?
Like
$400,000 for a house.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that's usually what they're going for or more, and like a nice house in a nice neighborhood where we don't have to worry about weird stuff all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Crackhead neighbors screaming out the windows or like police sirens and weird stuff. You know.
See, my thing's like, would you get multiple houses for people, or just get one big ass house for everybody?
That's a good question. See, I think I would probably get one big house for me and my friends, and all of my family can have their own house because I'm pretty sure they don't want to live with me, and the feeling is mutual most of the time.
Yeah,
so
I understand
I love visiting you guys, but man, I'm so happy I don't have to live with
once
you
a week,
anymore.
sometimes a year.
It's like, you know, it was great, it was fun, but I'm an adult now, and I have my own ideas, and you have your own ideas, and our ideas are not the same ideas.
Right.
So,
like, that'd be lit.
So, but for like me and my close friends, get a house so big where we never have to see each other unless we want to hang out.
It's like each of us have our own floor.
Yeah, like that's it. That's it. I could do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then what, dude? I still have $2.5 million left. What am I doing with it?
1.5.
1.5. Same difference. Same difference.
I think at that point.
What do I do with that money?
You sit on it.
I just twiddle my thumbs, dude. And this is like, I'm talking like we get like $200,000 cars for everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Because like I spend like 3 houses with the housing market, 1.2 million. Leaves me with 1.8 million left. Then cars for everybody, and I'm thinking maybe like 5 cars. So 5 times 200,000 is what? 1 million.
Yeah. So
I still have fucking $700,000 left.
Yeah.
You know what? That's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
What am I doing with that?
Then you're set for time. Then invest in it.
Yeah, I just grow that until I hit like an uber rich state, and then I'm just like.
Then you loan this man $25K to play stock market.
Yeah, and then I hire people to do everything.
Fuck $25K, you loan this man like $100K to play the
stock
market.
Are you kidding me? Here's $400,000. Go crazy, make me some money.
Oh yeah, bro. Should I double your money? Easy.
See, I mean, like, I feel like if I was like, that's forced to like spend $3 million,
Pause.
I could do it.
I would like to say I just sneezed and nobody said bless you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's just used to it. I hate it when people say bless you for me because I feel like it makes me sneeze more, and I sneeze.
Really?
I was honestly waiting for the third one.
I wait.
The third one last stream.
Oh, okay. So I just wait until they're done, and then I'm just like, bless you one time. That's all you get.
See, that's what I would either prefer rather than people. They'll be like you sneeze once, and they'll be like, bless you, and then I'll sneeze again. They'll be like, bless you. And I'll sneeze again.
And then it's like 15 minutes
and I'll be
of bless
bro,
yous, and you're just like,
I'll slap the fuck out of you. Shut up. Like, leave me alone.
Alrighty, so that was fun talks about Monopoly and stuff. We're gonna have to do something like slap it into. But here, we're gonna get to this last question, the face-off for Cut the Cap on the second time we've done it. Man, I'm hyped. Should I commentate this like it's an ESPN sport, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so we were talking about Monopolies. That was a good little segment. Now I think we're going to bring up some funny stories from our past. My mom has been dying for me to answer this question. I don't have an answer. I was way too young to even remember this. But she tells me every time I talk to her on the phone, she's like, when are you going to talk about that incident when you were a kid? And I was like, what incident? And she's like, the Decedent incident. And I was like, what are you talking about, Decedent? And for those people who don't know, Decedent's like a diaper rash cream. It's like white, like paint white.
Oh yeah.
But apparently, I had covered my brother in Decedent, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. And she every time I talk to her, she's like, "Why'd you do it?" I'm like, I was like 4. I don't remember that. I don't remember anything. The only thing that I can remember from that age is I got this little green 4-wheeler. And I was a menace. Bro, I was a menace. I was running people over with it. Hitting them in their ankles, you know? I was just zooming. I remember this vividly. This was a great time for me. Because they would make a game out of it for me, too. And they were like... They would like run. They'd be like, because it wasn't that fast. It was a little battery operated, you know, like 12 volt.
Yeah, they'd be like, you're not catching me. You'd be like, yeah.
Oh, you bet your ass I'm catching you, dog. I'm gonna get those ankles, my boy. So I would just zoom on that thing, zoom in, you know, boof, ankles, and then they would run. They'd be like, I can run faster than this thing, because it would be like my uncles and my dad, and so they would be like. Running as fast as they could, dude. And I'd just be like, just cruising. I'd be like, you're gonna get tired. I don't get tired on this thing. I was like, I'm gonna get those ankles, man. Just zoom in, dude.
Man's like, I have superior technology.
I have
upgrades, people.
Upgrades. Oh, man. That's hilarious. Yeah, I definitely felt like the $1 Million Man on my 4-wheeler. I was like, you get tired, but I have robots.
Like, I got this bitch rechargeable. I gotta sleep 8 hours for this. What's up?
That's great, dude. So, all right. So, who else has a good story from their past?
I mean, I got a couple good ones.
Mm-hmm. There's one that I'm dying for you to tell. I can't wait for you to tell the story. I love.
I'll start with that one then.
Okay.
So I was like 5. Maybe 6, but then it was like early 6.
Right.
And this is one of my earliest memories. My mom and dad were outside, and they were talking next to the car, and we were living out in the country at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked outside, and I, wanted to play with Dad,
Mm-hmm.
So I walked up to him, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, can you throw me?" And like a normal kid question asking you to throw him, parents are like, "Throw him and you catch him." Right. At least that's what I thought as a kid. I didn't think I'd have to explain it.
Okay, I got one. like, did you like think of this question because either you've watched like maybe I don't know if you have siblings, maybe you watched a sibling do it, you watched another kid walk up to their parent
you walked up and you're like, hey dad.
Did you see it on a cartoon or like
it's on like movies and shit, you know, like the kid walks up and the dad picks him up, throws him in the air, catches him. So like, hey dad, throw me.
Right. Okay.
See, but I feel like that's in the movie. Dad, that's like one of those little cute moments. Like they just kind of walk up and they just kind of stick their arms up, and the dad just like, woo, just tosses them a couple times, put it down. They're like, I gotta work, sport, and like goes back
to work.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
So I asked him, hey dad, can you throw me? And where should have been my turning point, and I should have stopped for a second, is he said, are you sure?
At that moment, you're not in a Sweet Family movie. That's an action movie.
Yeah. I could just imagine little 6-year-old you looking up, and you're like, hey dad, throw me, would you? And he's just like, are you sure, bro?
You're
like, do you really want me to do that? And you're just like, yeah, why not? You know, let me just go. You know, just let me go.
Okay, like, you know, I'm 6. Thought I've been talking pretty good for a while now. I didn't think I stuttered that bad. Like, can you throw me? Like,
right.
You're like, I know good words, Dad. I was like, throw me.
Right. But so he asked me, are you sure? And little old me, not knowing better, you know, was like, yeah, throw me. And my mom's standing there next to him. And I remember glancing at her face as I turned around, because he said, okay, turn around. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll stare at the sky. And I remember glancing at her face, and she looked at him like, what? Like, did he just ask that? But she didn't say anything. There wasn't enough time.
See,
I turned around, and he picks me up. I'm ready to fly, and he throws me.
He throws you forward.
Horizontal. Not up, not vertically. Horizontally, as far as you could throw me, it felt like. Swore to God, I flew like 15 feet, and I remember landing in an L, right on my ass. And just sliding a little bit. And I got up, grabbing my ass, little of me, and I looked at him, and I was like, I'm going inside.
You're like, dude, what the fuck was that?
I didn't want to fly like Red Bull. I don't have wings. Okay, I don't want to be caught.
You're like, bro, you're upwards, not this way, up, please,
and
up.
My mom was just like, what in the... And I just went inside. I didn't even care what happened afterwards.
He was waiting his whole life for that. My dude's like, he's like, you asked him that, and he was like, holy shit, this is why I had a child.
He's like,
yes.
He didn't explain where.
He's like, I'm so ready for this. He's like, I've been waiting 5 years for this. He like picks you up. He's all like, are you ready, little guy? And he's just like, you're like, let's go. And he's like, boom. He just throws you.
My man was like, years of academy training. He's like, all the shot put practice in high school.
Yeah. He's all like, man, oh man. He's all like, that varsity quarterback arm's coming in handy today, boys.
Here we go.
He's like hyping himself up in the corner. He's like, you can fucking do it, Greg. Let's go, Greg. He's like, it's all you, baby. And he fucking picks you up. And he's just like, he's at the 10. He's at the 5. Let's go. He got it. He's in the zone. And he's like just reminiscing about high school. He's like, man, I was so good. And you're just like on the ground.
Like broken. It's like that Ricky Morty shit where Ricky's all like his legs are broken.
You're like Germany. You're like Hitler, but at least he cared about Germany or something.
Oh man,
that's so good. That's so good.
Oh, even better. I got one that I did to myself afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Right. I was a little into my late 6s, maybe early 7, and neighbor, he got one of those mini crotch rockets.
Oh yeah, those are great.
And I was like, yes, I could never have one on myself. I've always wanted one. Can I ride it? He was like, sure.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't tell you how to
Doesn't
ride
tell me
it
how
at
to
all.
use it. He just tells me, pull back on the handle a little bit, and you'll go. And I was like, cool.
And you're like,
said,
basic.
Just let go of it, and you'll start slowing down. It's like, all right, cool.
It's like a car.
Right. I'm thinking, I've seen my parents drive. This would be easy.
Mm-hmm. Not so easy.
I drove about 6 feet at about 15 miles an hour straight into a trash can.
He didn't tell you how to turn at all.
No, he didn't tell me how to turn.
By the way, this is how you turn. You lean and you turn.
Right. He didn't tell me how to turn. He didn't tell me there was a brake. He didn't tell me there was switching gears. So I just let back on that handle.
How old were you?
I was like 6. Like in late 6, maybe early 7. And I just boom.
Into the
hit that trash can so hard. Trash can laid over. I laid over.
Oh, that's
I'm
so
sitting
good.
there like, what the fuck?
You're like, oh my goodness. I remember one time when I was a kid, dude. I was riding my bike, and I just like remember looking back, and then I remember looking forward forcefully because I had slammed into a parked car, and I just remember hitting that windshield, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? I'm just laying there on this car, and then I hop off real quick. I'm like, did I break it? I was like, please tell me I didn't break it. I was like 13 or something. Like, I was not that old. And I was just like, I'll work it. I was like, time to escape. I was like, I hopped right back on my bike, and I started zooming back to my house, and I just dipped right inside. I was like, all right, that was sick. I was like, I'm not going outside today. Oh, man, dude.
Oh, man. Past stories are great for you. Like, I remember one, not too long ago, I was kind of in high school, and so I used to buy weed from this guy, and him and his brother would get a kick out of just making people, they'd be like, here, take a gram dab or I'm not going to sell to you anymore. Do this or I'm not going to sell.
Just smoke this abnormally big amount of weed or you're not getting this $10 worth of weed from me.
I was like, fuck you talking about? I can now smoke anybody. Like, gram dab's not shit to me. So, it tells me that one day, and I'm about to leave for work. I'm working at Red Robin at the time. So, I'm about to leave for work, and I take this whole thing.
Oh my gosh. Before
and then I'm all like, right before work. Like, I'm literally, I'm in uniform. I got my keys in hand. Like, I was on my way to the parking lot to get in my car to go to work, and these people are just chilling at the table in the middle of my apartment complex. And so I take this whole thing. I'm like, bet, I'm out later, guys. And then, so I leave. I go to work. Right when I get there, I walk into work. There's probably about 30 to 40 police officers inside of Red Robin at the time. Because the high school was doing a fundraiser with Red Robin for the special needs sports team.
Oh, shit.
And the cops were going around collecting donations for them. Yeah. And when you get there, you don't find out what you're doing for the night until you get to the restaurant. So you're either, like, doing the host stuff, you're doing something to, like, help the servers, or, like, some shit. Yeah, I get there. They hand me the bright red apron, and I have to walk around with the cops and help them do everything that they're doing for the night.
Oh my god!
No, so I'm high, like, I swear, I walk in, I saw the cops, and part of my soul took a step and walked the fuck out the door. It was like, I'm going home.
You walked in and you saw those cops, and you were just like...
Yeah, I was like, I don't need this job anymore. Goodbye. I'm only 16. Money's not real to me yet. Goodbye.
Yeah. What's a resume, dog?
Yeah, like, I don't have to tell anybody I work there. Goodbye. And so, do that, and then...
How was that?
Oh, dude, I'm walking around the whole time just, like...
Paranoid.
Paranoid shit. It was like, it wasn't until the highs started coming down about, maybe about an hour and a half into my shift, and I'm like, okay, I'm calming down. I'm like walking back. I mean, cool with all the chefs, because let me tell you, it doesn't matter what restaurant you're at, all the chefs are fucking, they're all doing it. They are, and they're all cool with everybody. So, like, I walk back there, I get some food, fucking smack, and the whole time, the one black police officer in the entire fucking place, only dude who says anything to me. And I'm pretty sure he knew I was fucking blitzed, dude. Because I never tried to hide. I never tried to hide that shit when I was that young or anything.
You're just like one eye half closed, the other eye full open. Just like,
what would you like to drink today?
You're cross-eyed.
Super hate. It wasn't until after that I was like, maybe I should try not to look so high when I walk outside, because I was blitzed.
What did he say to you?
He never said anything about, like, he was just talking to me. I don't really know.
You don't
it was just
remember?
it was just kind of like, bam.
Yeah, good. Yeah, great.
Yeah, it was just like band. I was saying the most minimal shit I could. Like, I was like one of those dudes. Like they get high, and I was just kind of like in my head. I was like autopilot. I was like, I don't need to communicate with them as long as I do my job. Nothing goes wrong. They ain't trying to arrest me while I'm at work right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's hilarious.
I'm over here seeing people to their tables, busting shit. And they're like, dude, you're not a busboy. You're with us tonight. I'm like, oh my bad.
Like, I'm just
doing shit.
Did he say something to me? Oh man. What do I say? And you're like, am I talking out loud right now?
Yeah, I'm like, they're all staring at me. I'm like, you fucking here, bro. And the worst part is when like they'd get high and they were like, oh yeah, since you're in a bright red apron, you're carrying all the groups. Anytime somebody's like, it's my birthday, I had to go lead the fucking like birthday song.
No.
Dude, I know probably like 5 different variations of birthday songs just because of Red Robin.
Oh yeah,
like,
can you sing it in Chinese or Japanese?
No.
Dang,
it's not so like that.
Good. That would have been so good.
It's like remixes.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're so never invited to any of my birthdays.
Yeah, ain't no birthday DJ, okay?
Oh, man.
Nah, I just play birthday sex on repeat.
So no kids.
Oh, man.
Dude.
That's great, dude. Good stories, dude.
Yeah, it's great for you. Or a time when, I don't know, my mom would fucking let me tell this, but one time, so me and all my siblings, I don't really care, me and all my siblings one time, so we all got in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And Mama wasn't about to sit there and hit all of us.
Oh. Oh no.
So what she did was distribute belts to the 6 of us and had us fight each other. Okay? And so... Duh. And it wasn't like
an anime fight?
Dog, swear to God, it was like if it was like oh dude, if I could
like in
wish
Boondocks how they fight each other.
Yeah, basically that's like how it felt like we're all fucking like going through like hitting each other, and it's like we all kind of realized like wait, we're in control.
Yeah,
of,
we're
like,
the control
we're the
group here
ones
of this experiment.
Yeah, we're not the ones who like we don't technically need to hurt each other that bad, except that I hear my brother come from mine, and at the time I'm probably like 5, 6. My brother is about
like, I'm about to smoke.
He's about 10 years older than me. Yeah, he's about 15. I was like, oh shit, he didn't hit me. He turns around, but I was like, oh, my chance. So I fucking take, and I had like the belt with like the holes on it, like the metal holes on it, like you know that hurts. And he didn't have his shirt on. I just turned around and fucking whipped that motherfucker, and then bro left the marks right across the back, right across his back. The minute I did it, and it let go, this man turned around like you see clips of motherfuckers like talking shit on game, like on PC or whatever, and you see some like flick their head around all quick, and they're like, dude, PC niggas crit. Like it's just like how fast you whip your head up. My brother just turned around instantly and looked at me, and I was just like, the minute he like made eye contact, like, the belt dropped. No, like, I didn't even
superhero
wasn't
pose,
like,
and then he turns around and you're just like,
nah, dude. It was like, alright,
like shit, dude.
It was like, I don't think you ever like. I'll have to show you later, but in One Piece they got the power hockey, and it's basically just like your presence is like let out of your body, but it's like the intimidation
you just
factor
lost
really.
Your soul, dude.
Like, dude, it was like he turned around and it was like everything changed. Like the minute he turned around, the belt in my hand dropped. And I don't think I ever ran so fast. Like, I was out of that bitch. Like, I was gone. I took off. I think I passed out crying because I thought he was going to beat the fuck out of me. Like, cause the way he looked, I just turned around. I was like, gone. I was like, nope. I'm out.
Like,
no. Yeah, I was like, I'm out of this bitch. Because it was like, dude, it was like watching like Satan and Hercules fucking turn red, and then the flames on his head just sprouted. And my brother's a redhead, so I was just like, "Oh, I'm out this bitch. Goodbye.
I gotta
I'm
go."
Gone. Like I was no longer involved in this process. I don't know what happened after that because I just woke up the next morning. But I was terrified. I don't think I ever been so scared in my life.
You didn't pass out from crying. He knocked you out.
Yeah, probably. But I was fucking. Dog, I was shitting.
Oh shit, that's fucking good.
Put your ass to sleep.
Oh my god.
Like, this gotta be the most terrifying moment of my life.
Oh, you just wake up with Smokey over you?
Yeah,
you just got knocked the fuck out.
I'm like, oh shit. I wake up and I'm like, damn, sky looks like a painting outside. I look to my left, Bob Ross stand there with his easel, just going, I'm like,
howdy, partner.
Yeah, I'm like, what? what's going on?
You're in heaven.
Yeah, I'm just fucking. He's like, we gotta talk about what's happening here. I'm like,
oh, man. That's great. Well, I think that is probably where we're gonna end it. Thank you everybody for watching these episodes. I really appreciate it. Leave us some comments in the comment section what you want us to talk about next time, if you have any good topics or if you have any funny stories you want us to tell. And
yeah, any questions or anything like
questions?
That?
Yeah, anything. It would be greatly appreciated. Have a good one. See you guys next time.